Lance from Lance's Auto Vlog, and I'm back with a new video. I'm in a new place, doing my own thing. As you can see from my shirt, it says Lance's Audio Design. That's what my new business is called. But I'm doing the same thing. I have been doing it for a couple of weeks in a new spot. Got a couple of projects going on. This one is an F-150. But this one's a little different because none of the project I did with this car is something I put in it. I shouldn't say put in, but a design. The customer decided to pick all the stuff he wanted, and he had some previous product. So what we did was, and if you didn't know, this is a Ford F150 hybrid 2022. It's got the factory B&O system, platinum. So it's a real sick truck. It's got every feature you could think of it. Got a shell on the back already. And this truck, this guy already has the fully upgraded audio package. He's got the speakers above your head, he's got the speakers on the headrest, he's got the speakers up here, he's got the speakers there, got the center channel, and he's also got the big screen here. So what he had me do was, we literally took the door panel apart, and I'll overlay a video on it. We took the door panel apart and we sound deadened the doors. So we did it inside and out, solid. So we did that front and rear. And we also did the floor. You can see a little bit of the sound deadening there. And this customer elected to go with the MTI sub box, which goes behind the seat. So this box here has two 10-inch woofers. And if you did know and you really didn't realize it, the B&O amp goes right here. So we just modified that. He cut a little bit himself, no big deal. We modified it, put the 10-inch woofer behind the seat. The seat has to come out, everything has to come out. And he also bought the amp kit for this car. And what that compiles of is a little bracket here. Now what happens is, when you do this setup, a little bit of strings here, you have to take the amp off the back wall. You have to add some wires because he had the overhead speakers and everything else. And then we have to move the amp to underneath the seat. And then in this case, he had a HD 75.1, I believe it is. And he had it before, and that amp mounted on there. We had to elevate the amp physically, as you can see, because the amp's a little deep, and I didn't want to push it out too far. I wanted to give him a little bit of range. So he can still put a seat down, he still can put the amp in, the wires weren't blocked by anything, and that's pretty much it. So it's not hard to do from the standpoint of the kit itself. It's just a little tricky from you got to add wires and extend the wires out, because some of the wires for the headliner speakers are in that harness, and everything has to be moved. Doesn't take very long. It does take some time, but it's really cut and dry, just like MTI, I should say, amp setup in their car, their box setup behind the seat. You have to relocate a module in the back and cut that panel and suck the box in there. Otherwise, it sounds pretty good. I mean, only thing we have to put back in here, and I'm not sure because he asked me to remove this. There's a little thing that goes here, and I just left it out. I'll put it back in if he decides to do that. And I don't know where he's going to put that jack at, but he wants to use all of this space here for storage. That's why he elected to do it this way versus doing a sub box under the seat. So hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be many to come soon. Like I said, I'm in a new place in a new city, working on new stuff and getting dialed in. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.